Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. Grady's course, Jesus. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for Queen Sugar. Okay, Queen Sugar, season 4. I be trying to stay up in this chair because my feet be dangling a little bit. So I'm constantly having to move back in my chair. Okay, I need to get a footstool. Anyway, girl, focus. So, season 4, episode 2 of Queen Sugar. I love this show. I mean, watching tonight's episode, I was like, oh, I cannot wait to review this show. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a hoe. J-Bay, dun 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 dun. Okay, and all that good stuff. And I seen people comment on my last video that I did. This is actually a dress, not a shirt. So I saw people like, oh my god, that's such a cute shirt. It's a whole little dress. You know what I'm saying? I put it on my communities tab so y'all can see my little outfit today or whatever. So this episode, picks oh, forgot I put my points up. Picks up where the last episode left off. It's like a piece of hair out of place or whatever. And Charlie gets to Ralph Angel's house. He just is so upset, okay? And she's like, did you read the whole thing? He's like, no, nope. Just read part about Blue, okay? And he's upset, okay? He's very, very upset. And he has every reason to be upset. And he's sitting at the table on the porch, and he's just pissed. And I love how Charlie just kind of sat down with him. You see that? Look at the despair on his face because his sister wrote about his son not being his son. And so he's upset. He cannot believe that Nova would do that to him, considering how much he cared and loved his son. And so she like, how can my sister make me sound like a convict who just too stupid to find out, to know his son ain't his? Like, how can she do to me, Charlie? How can Nova do that to me? He's just upset. And then she's like, don't worry about it, Rod. I'm saying I have a plan. And once my plan kind of works out, it's going to all make things go away. And then we're going to go talk to Nova, and she's going to give us explanations. And then, he like, she wrote about Blue. How could she do it to him? The voice sometimes hurt. How could she do that to him? To me. Child, how could she do it? He just said, it's okay, right? I got you. Okay, I got you. And she cradles her brother, in hoes. I'm like, oh, come on through with the fields and everything going on around here because Nova asked and done something stupid, okay? So from there, we do see Hollywood at, Aunt Vi's pies and burgers and shakes and pop or whatever. And he's in the office reading the book. He's like, anybody seen Hollywood? Where's Hollywood at? Oh, I think he said he was in the back doing the books or whatever. And so when she walked in, he like kind of had the book. He like, Hollywood, I need y'all here now on the register. Like, I need y'all front. Like, forget these books right now. Come on outside. And so he kind of has okay, here I come. And he has the book because he wants to finish reading it before Vi does. Because he wants to know what's in it, probably to just warn her on how bad it may be, could be, or should be. And I'm like, that's a good old husband, you know what I'm saying? Get the information first because you don't want your wife being blindsided, you know what I'm saying? And then he can, just gotta do that sometime. So we do see Rod talking to Blue. Because Blue finna we're going to school or somewhere. And, he like, Blue, no matter what. Blue say, Dad, Pop, what's wrong? You have a look. He's like, what you mean look? Like, you look like this. He made a little weird face. He's like, no, I'm okay, Blue. He like, but I want to, no matter what nobody tell you, remember, I love you. Okay? I love you, son. I'm like, oh, I love you too, Pop. And they walk away or whatever. We then see Rye go sees Nova. Okay? And when Rye walked, look, honey, he was upset. Okay? He was very upset. You see that face? That's just one of the, girl. Look, ain't nothing more attractive than a nice looking man being upset about something upsetting. He's not angry, he's not being mean, he's not being rude, he's not being evil. He's upset because something wrong and it's cute. I was like, hey, Rough Angel. Hey, Kofi. Anyway, so y'all know I looked the wrong way sometimes because it's the camera. Anyway, so he like, why would you do this? Like, what? Why would you write about me and all of us in this damn book? Because again, because she said, did you read the whole thing? And he was like, no, I wrote, what about Blue? I wrote, I think it was called like Midnight Blue or something like that. And then, in my eye, I think a mosquito bit me. She's like, but this book is going to help so many people right here. I don't care about no people. I care about Blue. I care about my son. You better. You goddamn it, you better, okay? And then, she said something like, I'm your sister. He like, what, it's like you was on, he brought up, you was there for me when I found out Blue one man. You seen how devastating that was to me, and you kind of used me just for information. That's not true. I love you, my brother, okay? I didn't do that for that. You know what I'm saying? You only came for me to put stuff in your book. No, I'm not your research Nova, okay? I'm your baby brother. Yes, you are. Hey, baby brother. Anyway, she then say, well, were you ever going to tell Blue that you was his biological father? He like, I don't care. That ain't your place. That ain't your call. He my son. Okay, that's my boy. I said, come through, Ralph Angel. You know what I'm saying? She go into a whole thing about, well, you not the only person who was raising the kid who was in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And Blue not being yours don't change anything. You know what I'm saying? And so he not blood, but it doesn't really matter. And what happened when Blue go to school and people start talking? Because this gonna get out, Nova. It's gonna get out, and they're gonna say something. Somebody gonna say something to him. Okay, what then? They're not gonna say nothing to him. Matter of fact, I can come over. You know what I'm saying? This book is gonna be larger than me. It became larger than me, and I can come over, and me and you can talk to Blue and tell him about what's going on. He sat down and looked at her. He said, you know what? If we didn't have the same mama and daddy, I'd call you the son of a bitch you act like. I said, oh, she acting like a son of a bitch. Okay. And if we did not have the same ma and pa, I would call you said son of a bitch. Mm, At this point in time, like her book people came over, whatever, come in. Oh, hey, superstar. Oh, and who's this? This is my brother Rob Angel. Oh, the famous Rob Angel. I read your story. It was so heartbreaking. I cried twice. And he like, ain't this about a bitch? So when they walk away, he whispered to her, don't you ever come near my son no more. You lost that privilege, superstar. And he walked out. But he was just so, oh, it was beautiful anger. It was very much so beautiful, protective, Papa Bear anger. Cause when she said like I can come over and talk to you, that's my son. And he threw her book and like broke some shit. Like he threw it in the like hit some glass or whatever. It was proper anger. That's how a man act who mad because you have done something that will affect his child. Rod ain't mad that, oh, he ain't the daddy. That ain't what he mad about. He mad because it's going to affect Blue. Okay? I'm like, girl. So we then see Nova taking the pictures for the book or whatever, and she's asking the lady, like, how far away are we with, publication? Like, where are we within the whatever? Like, can I change some things? She's like, does this have anything to do with your brother being here? Because sometimes family, you can't take family with you. She's like, that's my, no, sometimes when you on the ride, you can't take people with you. That ain't people. That's my family, okay? And some of them are upset with some of the things I put in the book. And it's like, like, this book is going to be huge for people. I don't get no fucks, you know? And, she said, and plus, it's too late, to pull back anything. Like, it's the book coming out in like 2 weeks, so we can't stop it. And people already have releases of people have read it, which is how Charlie found out, okay? So we then see at Vibes, pies, and cupcakes and shit. Charlie, Rye, and Hollywood talking, and Charlie, why would you go to the house? I told you to wait. You are so impulsive. What that mean, Charlie? What that mean? I'm like, look, that man was mad because of his kid, Charlie. Leave him alone. And so they're basically discussing one. Charlie trying to get her lawyers together to do a cease and desist on the book being released because it does say things about them, and she did not get their permission to talk about them in her book. And so she can probably get a whole cease and desist for real, for real, for real, for real. Anyway, they're also discussing how are they gonna talk to Aunt Vi, because again, she in the book too, and she don't know not nothing just yet. And for the most part, they want to tell her, but it's like, how do we tell her? Because we can't not tell her because she's in the book. And she needs a head up thing. Like, we got a heads up. And so Hollywood said, you know what? Let me talk to her because y'all too high strung. Y'all too upset. Y'all, I'm upset. Like, let me talk because she don't need all that extra energy. Ross said when she found out what Nova wrote, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be pretty upset and she gonna, Nova gonna wish she wasn't born. I said, I can see it. I can sure enough see it. So Rod leaves to go take Blue to like a party or something. And then Hollywood and Charlie talk. And then they both look at each other and they was like, he ain't read the whole book. I'm like, what else in the book? What else is in the book? They like, he didn't read the whole book and he don't know that Darla is in the book. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. And not just Darla as in, oh, that's the mother, who been lying all these years about, the baby or whatever being Rise. But she wrote about the time Darla was on drugs, when Hollywood went and found her, how bad it was, like all of Darla's just hell. The hell that she fought her damnedest to come up out of, she put in that book. I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying? And, they like, well, we ain't got to tell him about it because he ain't going to read that part. He probably feel like the worst is it. You know what I'm saying? And Charlie then say, we don't have to tell him because I'm going to make sure this book don't see the light of day. And so he would never need to know. Because I think if he know that, it's going to make it even worse. Because even though him and Darla are not together, he still loved Darla because that's the mother of his son. You know what I'm saying? As much as pissed off as he was at Darla, because it was shit, you know what I'm saying? So we then see that Micah is back. Okay, Micah is back. He was on, look at this man. Micah, first of all, oh, he's so cute. Look, cute little kid. You know what I'm saying? Micah came back, and even I said Micah is back from his trip to Wakanda and Compton. It's a cross between the two. And, so he's been in Paris on vacation. He's been on vacation, seeing actors, just doing all kind of things in Paris. But Micah's different, okay? He got a different swag. His voice different. His whole little bass in his voice, stuff like that. I said, Micah getting older. So cute. And so Charlie looking like my son looks completely different. Like he looked like he went to Wakanda and then went to Compton, or at least went to Wakanda and Detroit. Okay, at least went to Wakanda in Chicago, maybe the South Side. I'm not sure. Anyway, when she looking like, I wish she would have warned me about this new look. And then he like, I just grew out my hair and then, got some new clothes. No, Micah, it's a whole different swag, bro. It's a whole different swag. And that's a different hair to get. That's a straight up Wakanda, what was the dude name? I forgot to say Umbaka. Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, that's what it is. But I digress. Anyway, she like, your dad, got you a private plane because you missed it was a misconnecting flight. Get fans waiting for you in the lobby to take pictures with you. Like, I don't want you to get used to this highfalutin life. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be grounded. Like, Mom, okay, I'm good. I'm sorry. I don't need all that. I'm like, Micah, you real different. And as they sitting there, and when she said, I wish you would have told me, he said, I just kind of did. I'm trying something new. Just like you did. She's like, well, don't you mean like I did? Like, you stopped straightening your hair. Like, you started this being natural. Charlie stopped. She did. She used to be straight. And she tried something different in her own words. Try something different. And he said, I did the same. I just, little natural. A little dreaded up, little look or whatever. And so we then see he's sitting there. They wait for the car to come around. And Nova called him. And so you're like, oh, God. And, of course, Micah don't know nothing. So they chit-chatting or whatever. Oh, Mom, Nova still want to talk to you. No, we got to go. Tell her I'll talk to her later. Because she like, I don't want to talk to Nova until I'm ready to talk to Nova. And I'm like, is anybody ready to talk to Nova? I mean, Rye was, and he got that thing popping, okay? Popping. We do see Micah go see his girlfriend, okay? To him and them other kids who are activists within the place was hanging out, at the warehouse emptiness. I don't know, the little empty warehouse viaduct thing. Oh, whatever. They hanging out there, chit chatting or whatever. And Michael bring up how he had such a great time in Paris, visiting things, meeting with other activists, other people of the culture. Okay. And he came back a whole different person. Period. And then, they're like, yeah, we got to just kind of get through this last year or whatnot. And so, of course, girlfriend come. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, boyfriend. Let's kiss and hug. Okay, I can hug my black boyfriend now. Well, not that he was black before, but he's urban. He's urban. He's urban now. That's what it is. He went from the suburbs to the urbans of it all. And so later that night, all the kids is hanging out in that same area. It's like a whole empty warehouse lot thing that he's be hanging out at and whatnot. And as they walk in, like two of his classmates who happen to be Caucasian bump him. And he they did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They've been fucking with me. And Micah, again, the whole police brutality thing, the whole him being arrested with the cop putting a gun in his face, all that has wore down his, I'm going to calm myself down to make white folk be good. And now this white person, these two white kids that bumped me, which is rude, did it on purpose and did not say excuse me. And then had the nerve to laugh in my face. The white dude laughed in his face and said, oh, it looks like Michael had been, he took he said he must have been watching too much Black Panther. What you say? Oh, it's funny. You laughing now? I'm like, Michael getting real tough. Michael getting real tough. I'm like, Michael getting real tough. And so he pushed the dude pushed him back, and Michael commits to beating ass. Okay, he punched the dude once, twice. The dude fall. The second dude punched him. He like, oh, dude punched me. You know what I'm saying? Little punch. And he then proceeded to beat ass again. He beat up two people. I said, come on now, Michael. He commits to beating ass. Anyway, we do see Ralph Angel, and he's on a date, okay? He's on a date. This is the girl, I don't know her name is. Okay, so don't ask me. I can't remember what her name is. But this is the girl who he met. Her daughter and Blue are friends. And so they were taking the kids to a party, okay? Another kid's party that they are mutual friends with or whatever. And so, like, oh, we got some hours to spare while the kids are playing. You want to go for a walk? Because I can walk through the mall. So they walking and talking and walking or whatever, and just have a good conversation. It's chemistry, okay? It's chemistry all up and through. And I do feel like Rod needs a love interest. You know what I'm saying? Because we had him and Darla, that didn't work out. We had I think the Asian girl, that didn't work out. And then he was sleeping with some people, and that didn't work out either. So I'm hoping they introducing him with a real love interest, and not like a little, you know what I'm saying, make them have all these feels and things. But I think I know what may happen between them. We're going to see. Anyway, so they walking and talking all through the mall and, vibing and smiling with each other. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, so what? Because he work on a farm. The farm? Plantation? Fields? I don't know. But, she bring up how she was also raised, I'm saying, on a farm or what. Is it a farm? I don't think I think it's a farm. I'm gonna say it's a farm. And she bring how I hated it because I always had dirt and, all the stuff in my clothes and whatnot. And he like, oh, that's different. I bet you look good in whatever you wear. I'm like, come on, say that right, Angel, say that right there. And then, he like, I didn't mean like that. But what do you wear to work? Like, do you wear like a uniform? Do you wear pajamas? Like, what do you wear? I'm like, pajamas. Well, sometimes a person can wear pajamas to work, on easy days. But she said, nah, I wear a suit. I'm a public defender. He was like, a public, you help. So you help us, people. You help us. You defend us. Yes, because she changes everything when she's a public defender. Okay, so a good one. Okay, a good one. Now, they then walk and they get some beignets in the mall, and they walk and they sit down in the massage chairs, okay? And Ross say, look how comfy he look. He said, I ain't never had a massage before. She like, really? He like, nah. And he don't know how to like relax in the chair because he like, it's just different. And so she was like, you need to get out more, just do different things. Look at Ross. Girl. Ryan's gone, girl. That Kofi, I just want it. Got to be something bad about him because he looked too cute. Okay, his skin is the perfect chocolate. His voice is amazing. Like he has to have like stinky feet, or just something, or he has to like leave the toilet seat up or just something. I don't know what. I hope his penis is not small. But I don't, girl, focus. Anyway, so should I just relax? You know what I'm saying? This like this, just relax into the chair, or whatever. And then he like, you know what? I like this. You know what I'm saying? I think can we do this again? She's like, what, the massage chairs? He like, nah. Me and you going out without no kids. And she's like, I like that too. Yeah, I want y'all to like it. I want y'all together, okay? All up and through. Anyway, so that's cute. We do see Nova. Nova hanging out her weed smoking friend. This dude who she used to get weed from or whatever, who to me looked like if roaches were human and they were cute. Like if a roach could be cute and they were human, that's what I feel like they would look like it was him. I didn't get his picture, but I mean that's just what I think in my head. It's a cute roach. So roaches are weird looking, but if they was cute, like a cute weird looking person is what he reminds me of. And so they sitting and smoking and thinking, and she brings up, I just need a friend. You know what I'm saying? It's been hard times lately, and I just need a friend. Because I think they used to have sex too, but she like, I don't need that. I just need a friends. And because I wrote a book. And in my book I talk about my family. He like, oh, okay. And they just chit chatting or whatever. Now we also see Darla. Darla was on a date, and I had a picture of the dude. And I seen the dude look familiar. I don't know from where. I think it may be because he has big ears a little bit. But I was like, oh, he's a little cute in between, So this is Darla's date. The little dude she's seeing. Okay, she's getting courted by him right there. And, they both are recovering addicts. He's been clean for 5 years. And, he brings up to her how, you should be a sponsor because you can really help people with your story. And, how you just, despise a person and stuff. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting back on my feet. She said, I'm just getting to my good space. And I don't know if I want to, what I'm saying, do other things just yet. And then, but they like, let's just enjoy our date. I'm like, okay, enjoy the date with little man. He's all cute or whatever. It was cute, cute, cute. It was a cute little date. We then see Aunt Vi. She finds Nova book in her office. And so this is what y'all talking about. This is what you was hiding. I found him office under some books or whatever. He like, yeah. She like, oh, so Nova must have put all her daddy business in this book. Because remember, the last time she showed Aunt Vi her book, it had all her daddy's secrets. Well, not all, but it had some of her daddy's secrets. So all Aunt Vi know is she trying to tell on her daddy. And he say, it ain't just her daddy. Now you need to read the book. Okay, it's not this daddy. And she's like, oh, okay, Now we also see Charlie and the dude. Is her name? I think is his name Romero. I don't remember what it was or whatever. But her little friend, her little friend, and she's again breaking up because Nova keeps calling her, but she's not answering. And so I can't believe what she wrote. I'm saying I'm trying to fix all this or whatever, but I gotta fix it so that this doesn't come out. And he like, I had things in my past that I would be mad too. If somebody put out, in a book because at one point I was really passionate about this or that, and sometimes my passion, took a turn for the worse. Things happen or whatever. So I know how you feel. He said, but is what she wrote true? Because if it's true, is it worth the hassle it's gonna cause trying to stop it? And I'm like, my thing is, it don't matter if it's true. It's my business. It's my business. But she do think about like, we gotta see what that goes. So we see Rye going to drop Blue off at Darla's house. But when he walking up towards the house, he sees she on the porch kissing that man. Because the date is over and they kissing. Kissing. So Rod just kind of waits, back so she can't see him and let them finish kissing or whatever. Before he walks up and interrupts. And like, can we take this inside? And she was like, I want to take things slow. Okay. I can respect that. I'll be here, whatever, it's cool. So excuse me. So he leave whatever them Blue, of course, Rod drops Blue off, and then he and Darla talk on the porch and talk or whatever. Girl, stop repeating words. And so he like, how you been feeling? She's like, I feel, stable. I feel stable and hopeful. And I'm like, that's a hell of a way to explain how you feel in life after recovering from, being a drug addict and, finding out things about your kid. It's a lot. So she feels helpful and stable. So he's like, yeah, about this guy you dating. It's like, I don't, like, should we be talking about that? He like, well, I don't see why not. I know you're dating them, and we supposed to be friends and co-parents, so shouldn't we, like, talk about this stuff? She's like, well, I just feel like if you talk to me about who I'm dating, then I would end up having to listen to you talk about who you're dating. He's like, and I don't think I'm ready for that. And he's like, okay, because I ain't either. I'm like, okay. I was just hoping he wasn't going to say, like, I still want you something. Because I want them both to move on from each other. And what they said next was how they both want the best for the other. And they both want the other to be happy. And I think they realized it may not be with each other. And they're both in that space of moving on from each other, but also not being ready to be so open and honest that they talk about who they date next. Okay, so we see that. So from there, we see Micah went to see Nova after his fight, and she, he had like a little cut on his brow. And he like, I ain't gonna let nobody push me around anymore. So I punched him in his face. I punched him before anybody could try to put a gun in my mouth. Again, he was going back to, if I don't stand up for myself, this is what could happen. If I allow them to push me around, this is what could happen. So to alleviate that, I'm gonna do this. You probably shouldn't keep doing that, though. You can't be out here punching people willy-nilly or whatever. So when he gets home, he's pissed. No, Charlie's pissed. Pissed, because again, my son then got into a fight. Not only that, he went to see his auntie Nova, who I'm pissed off at, and then he's acting as if like there's no reason for me to be upset, and she don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And she like, you have to be careful because how you look matters. Oh, what you mean? Like, you didn't mind, last year when I had a hot top fade. Well, a hot top fade, with these dreads, whatever, is different. I wish you would have talked to me before you changed. He said, oh, so I'm supposed to live my life based on what make white folk come. I say that again. Am I supposed to live my life based on making white people comfortable? I ain't gonna do that. He said, that box won't promise me anything. It sure won't. It shows the fuck won't. Okay, you can be as nice as you want to white folk, and sometimes if they want to be racist, they'll be racist. Sometimes if they want to kill you, they will kill. It don't matter how you look as a black person. It won't guarantee you shit to some white folk. Okay, point blank, period. And so now she feel like, oh, he was talking to Nova. That's some Nova shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when she said, like, oh, you been talking to Auntie Nova. He said, you know who was there for me and cared about me after I was arrested? You know who was the only one who noticed I pissed my pants because I was scared and locked up? She did. She saw I was scared. She took her sweater off, covered my pants, all the while you was quadrille yelling at my daddy. You didn't even notice I pissed my pants in prison. Well, not in prison, in jail. So for him, he respects his Aunt Nova because he feels like she hears me on a different level, which she may, but Aunt Nova not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't put one adult person over the other just because that person isn't your parent. Okay? Anyway, so we then see Charlie go talk to Nova, okay? And she is upset, okay? Charlie is mad, okay? Charlie is mad. And Nova had a whole look on her face. Let me get Nova together. Nova, for the most part, kept trying to give her side of things, and it kind of wasn't working in my opinion. Like, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. And Charlie, like, you know what, so you was talking to my son, got things in his head. She's like, well, Charlie, he talked to me because sometimes you're just so, oh, I'm what, okay? Tell me how you feel about me. Oh, let me read it to you. What you put in your book. She then wrote what Nova wrote, and I was like, bitch, what? She said, this is what Nova wrote. My sister, born to privilege and raised in wealth, half bathed in whiteness, used her light skin as her shield and her sword, weapons in every room she entered. Every deal she made, with every woman she sacrificed, and for every man she protected, her honey skin kept her safe, all while keeping her complicit in the oppression of black bodies. I said, bitch, what? And that's a hard way to describe your sister. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what you think about me. That's what you wrote about me. I was writing about privilege. It wasn't really about you. And she then said, I love, she said, I love you. That's not love. That's not, this is crazy. What is wrong with you? She said, Nova said everything in that book was basically public knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't writing about Davis. You and Davis what presented a present day classic story of rape culture. She's like, are you out of your damn mind? I'm like, I think she is. I'm saying, she's like, Nova, we are people. I am your sister. I am not an example to use about rape culture. There's a lot of examples to use in rape culture. I don't think I would ever use my sibling who, in the situation you wrote about, didn't know her husband was guilty. She really thought her husband was innocent. And when she found out he wasn't, she gave that girl what she was asking for. She gave her what she was asking for, period. Period. So I'm like, it's just hard to be like, well, it's all public knowledge and it's public. No, it's not. Even if it is, as my sibling, you should not placate to the bullshit of it all and make me. And she said, you basically wrote about. She said, no, no, you can dress it up however you want. You know what I'm saying? What else did Noah say? She said, Charlie, I wrote about women who don't protect other women, and that is what you did. That's what you did, Charlie. You did not protect the other woman. You protected the man. She's like, we are blind to how we enable it. And then she said, we'll dress it up however you want to. What you wrote about was your evil, light-skinned sister and her famous cheating husband. And that's what it was. It really, really was. I wrote about me too. I wrote how I was selling weed and how I was I sold to the community and how, it was my fault that Toots got arrested. But did you write about you fucking that white man who was a married cop? Did you put that in there? I don't think you did. I don't think you did. She brings up how when Michael reads this, she's like, when Michael reads this, he's gonna see me as a monster, Nova. You're gonna change my child's mind about who I am. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop this. She's like, he won't see you as a monster, and I can't stop it. It's too late. And then Charlie was like, and they're both kind of shedding some tears or whatever. And as Charlie looks over, she see a picture that Michael took of them, like around Christmas time, and she just rips it up, and so and she leaves, and of course, Nova gets a little bit sad. And I'm like, girl, because girl, is what you deserve a little bit, Nova. Because it's not even that Nova wrote about her sister. It's also how she wrote it and what she said, and how she has no remorse for it, but she has all these reasons as to why she had every right to do it, and she could have made them same points without using her family. You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. I would never write anything and include my family without them knowing. It's something that you're telling your own story. Like if I told a story about me being molested by a cousin when I was a kid, you wouldn't have any idea who that person was. You know what I'm saying? There's a way that you can tell your story if it includes people who did things to you, to where you're still telling it from your point of view, but you told other people's truths or false. I don't know. Anyway, we then see Aunt Vi, and she finally is reading the book. Okay, she didn't put it out, and she's like, okay, I can read it now to see what's going on here, and we're going to just get it read. And so she opened to the page where Hollywood last left off, and she's reading on, how black strong women are like, have like superpowers. She brings up how, but my Aunt Vi not that strong, and you can tell that by how broken her body is because her body was broken by my uncle Jimmy Dale. She's like, oh no, she did. I know she did not. Right? I cannot believe that girl. And Aunt Vi is up. She's like this much upset because she only read one little part of what Nova wrote. And then we then see, now all through the episode, we kept seeing a guy. It was a guy, an older gentleman. He was helping some woman with her car. We then seen him stopping at a little sad rest stop to get some food. Like, yeah, I'm going to see, I'm not from here. I'm going to visit some old friends. I'm going because my friend opened this restaurant. And I knew from the exact moment, the first time we seen him on the scene, I said, I know who that is. And who is it? Is Billy Earl. Billy Earl is going to be on the season. It's played by the talented David Allen Greer. David Allen Greer, to me, does not have an old voice. Like, he is supposed to be an older gentleman. I swear his voice still sounds so youthful to me. But the way he was being so nice all throughout the episode or whatever, and then when he gives him the name, he's saying, I'm Billy Earl. And the face he made, like a little flicker of crazy. I'm like, Billy Earl is in here. And Billy Earl again. Oh no! Why I keep saying Billy Earl, Jimmy Dale. I'm gonna probably mess up and keep calling Jimmy Dale Billy Earl, and I think it's because that's the name that we use in my family for like regular old people or whatever. But his name was Jimmy Dale. And Jimmy Dale is on his way to see Aunt Vac. He specifically said, like, I'm here because I heard an old friend of mine has a new restaurant. It used to be called the High Yellow. Oh, you mean Aunt Vac's Prize Pass? You know? And he like, yeah, I'm going there. And I'm looking like, he ain't gonna be shit. Not a damn thing. Anyway, and that was the whole episode. So I hope y'all enjoyed. I will be back next week. Peace.